This is what it is.
Anything you want to say to Freeman?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
The first word, sorry.
I tried. There's some extra wrinkles on the picture that I didn't include in the drawing, so I made him look like at least 10 years younger. So I think that's pretty good.
DRE number 01908329. Sell your home fast without the hassle of showings or costly repairs, and you pick the closing date. Get multiple cash offers from yourhomesoldguaranteed.com. Go to yourhomesoldguaranteed.com and start packing.
I didn't follow the checklist from A to Z. I just started at X, Y, and then did A, and then did M, and then, you know what I'm saying? So like, I went into the checklist and just did multiple steps at the same time. Some of the tasks take a lot of time. Like there's some tasks, like the videos, right? Like there's the whole training compartment, all the videos, and I think you can combine those with doing other stuff as well. So that's why I like went ahead a little bit and started doing things. Would I recommend it? I think every single person just needs to look at the checklist and just figure out for themselves how they want to approach it.
Right.
But I do believe it's definitely possible in doing it within like a couple of weeks. Yeah. What I did was watch the videos, and actually in the beginning I was doing the scripts, but then I figured out that the videos actually help with understanding the scripts. So once you do all the videos, I was able to be more like know what to say during those videos and during the scripts. I'm sorry. One thing I would definitely emphasize is that for every new agent, I think this agency is so good in showing you what to do. If you have questions, there's so many people you can ask questions to, and I think people that ask questions are actually the ones that get rewarded, because no one's gonna make you feel like you're dumb or anything when you ask a question, because I feel like that's a lot of people's fears, like, oh, I don't want to look stupid, in front of everyone. But when you ask a question, there's actually a lot of people, even seasoned agents, that have the same questions, and you just ask them, and people will reply to you. And going to the office, I did it for a couple of reasons. I did it for myself, for my own discipline. Like, I feel like if you stay at home, you're gonna sleep in a little longer, you're gonna do something else. I don't know, like, you're not always gonna focus on work, right? So I feel like for me, going to the office definitely helped me in just putting the hours in, especially in the training. You literally just have to put in the hours and watching the videos and doing all the training compartments.
Right.
So I was like, might as well do it at the office, because then the moment I have a question, I can actually ask someone. Because when I'm at home, and I've noticed, like, working from home too, when I have questions, you can still reach out in the chat, or you can hit up someone, through text, or call someone. But if you could just ask someone face to face, you can actually have a deeper conversation about your topic. Because I think talking about a question, or talking about a problem, you'll get more answers in a conversation than through like a quick text or something.
Like immediate answer.
Exactly.
But maybe you're listening more than just
exactly. And your one question might open up a couple other questions that you have that you can then have a conversation about. So I think going to the office is super beneficial, and also getting to know everyone. Like, it's always good to know like who's doing what, who you can reach out to for all your issues, or certain things if you need something. In the beginning, I'm that type of person that thinks that I don't always ask for help, because I'm like, oh, I can figure it out. That's not always good, because I feel like asking for help is definitely a good thing. And that's how it was with my mentor as well. In the beginning, I was like, oh, I probably don't have that many questions. Sometimes you can ask them in the office already. But after a while, I started using my mentor more and more, and just asking questions, giving her a phone call, and that's why they're your mentor. They want you to do well too. The scripts are definitely something that I even have the ALMQ script. I just saved it in my notes in my phone. Whenever I have like an Opcity or whatever phone call, I could just go back to the script and just like, if you forget about certain questions. So I think the scripts that are in there, I think I'm going to be using them for the rest of my career in real estate, and like at the agency. And then honestly, the videos, the nice thing about the videos is that there's so many small videos, so many segments that you can just easily like refresh your memory on certain topics that you have questions about. It's not like one long 2-hour video that you have to like find where they talk about. Exactly. True. But it's like segmented, so you can easily just go back into the university, check like, oh, I had an issue with closing, or I had an issue with whatever, like a mobile home or whatever, right? Like certain small specific things, you could just go back to those videos and watch them. It was my accountability coach that told me like, oh, you should try to, watch those videos still frequently. And I do agree, because it's just like going to school. Like a lot of students are just, you study for the final, and then once you pass the final, you forget about everything you studied, right?
Right.
So that's kind of the same thing with the training too. If you don't refresh your memory, if you don't keep it up, you're gonna start forgetting about certain things unless you like use them in the daily, like meeting clients and stuff. There's gonna be things that will stick to you. But some details you might forget. So I think it's always useful to go back to those videos and just refresh them. I'm not saying you have to go through them every week, but for me, what works for me is just like, I don't know, like 30 minutes a day. I just like pick a topic that I want to refresh, or even during the day when I'm at the office or when I'm at home and I have an issue with a client or like just an issue that's coming up. I'm like, oh, how do we do that again? So I just go back to the course, before asking a question. And if I still have a question, then I would reach out to whoever. So for Renee, I would say thank you so much for helping me thus far in my short career already with Your Home Sold Guaranteed. She showed me a lot of things. She has taught me a lot of things. And she included me in a lot of things as well, like going to showings with her or open houses, or modeling the place of the homes that she's gonna put up for listing, her listings, I mean. So I've learned a lot from her already. And then Freeman's always traveling, so I don't know, I haven't really been able to, no, I'm kidding though. But Freeman, I first of all, I want to thank Freeman for just giving me the opportunity to join his team. Everyone's super successful in his team, so I'm very proud to be part of that team. I have not been able to contribute to the success yet, but hopefully that will come soon. And then once he's back, I'm sure I'll chat to him a little more, because every time I talk to him, I feel like I learn a lot. So looking forward to that as well. So just thank you to both of them, and actually to everyone that's been helping me already. So. I think my favorite one is I think the third one. I like the straight out of bed hair, I just woke up. And then the facial expression as well. It's like he's like unimpressed, like nothing bothers him. So I feel like that's kind of the vibe I get from Freeman as well. He's always like cool, chilled, he's always relaxed, composed. It's a self-reflection, right? Like the painting, it's his own painting, and like a self-portrait, but it also like resembles his character, I feel like. The second one looks more like he's in court. He's just like someone drew him. And then the first one is kind of the same thing. It's like his unbothered face, he's like unimpressed again. So I feel like that's really the vibe I get from Freeman. It's like, like he's this like this big personality. He's not easily impressed by other people, So I think I feel like that's what I get from his paintings. I like the third one with the beads and all that.
DRE number 01908329. Why risk working with just any agent when yourhomesoldguaranteed.com will guarantee to sell your home at 100% of asking price or pay you the difference in cash? Go to yourhomesoldguaranteed.com. That's yourhomesoldguaranteed.com and start packing.